Hey, this is going to be for WizKid. I see you talking to someone. You're sitting down and someone's sitting directly in front of you. This could be someone that you are in a relationship with, you're interested in. There's this urge from your guardian angels to be present in the moment, to listen just as much as you are talking. So be more receptive to what people are saying, or what that person in particular is saying. Oops, okay. Relax, courage, and beauty. Let's pull some from here. Then we have absence and cooperation. I'm going to pull one more. Actually, I'm going to pull two more oracle cards. So, interesting, because we have two pictures of butterflies. With the beauty, there's a butterfly there. And then this one exactly it's representing your soul, the transformation that you're going to have. Honeybee on the back. It's a lot of insects, which, you know, they're the backbone of the world, right? They're the pollinators, which has a lot to do with cooperation as well. And harmony again. So it's working. It's working with Spirit. Spirit wants you to work with them. It's working with them in order to work better with other people. It's about finding that stillness within you to hear what they are trying to communicate to you. There's a part of you that feels like you need to go instead of kind of slowing down and really listening to what's happening around you, paying attention to what's going on around you. I think it's coming from a place where you feel like you want to get somewhere, you want to get to the destination, you want to keep succeeding in your career, in your, you know, whatever's going on in your life. This can even just be in relationships where you have this idea of where you want to be, so you're focused on getting there. That's a great thing. That's a beautiful thing. But there's something that's missing, right? You might not be fully aware that something's missing at the moment, but there's a feeling of lack, or it's causing tension because there's something that there's a missing element that you can feel, that you're picking up on, but you don't quite know what it is or why you feel that way. And because you have so much going on in your life, there's not a lot of time that you've designated to figure out what that is. It's not loud enough for you. And the feeling here is your guardian angels are telling you it's going to get a lot louder. It will. And if you don't address this now, it will catch up to you, because they want to guide you on this process, because I see you expanding. I see you expanding your energy is what I'm getting. So when you feel kind of restricted and contracted right now with your energy, and there's this desire and this process that you are going to go through where you're going to be even bigger than where you are today. I think that this is representative of your career and just your energy in general. You're going to be expanding your energy. You're going to be more open to people. You're going to be more available to other people. And so before getting there, there's a need to kind of structure yourself, to have this routine in your life that's able to ground you, to keep you centered, and keep you aware of your guardian angels, to work better in harmony with them rather than going off on your own. And because once your energy is expanded, once it's out there and you're doing as much as you plan to do, as far as like with work and with other people, you're going to be very busy, and it's going to be difficult to draw that back in if you didn't already create that safe space for you to return. You know, like when people have a meditative practice, they can always return to that in any scenario, even if you're just in the middle of a business meeting and you can just for 5 seconds do a breathing exercise, deep breaths, and bring yourself to that place. So there could even be an option for you if you wanted to get some sort of meditative instructor, like a practitioner or something, in order to help you create something like that for you. You could do that, but I do see that there's this need and desire to come back home, essentially is what they're saying. Come back home, come back to us, feel us, because we are present. But you're feeling, I think you're feeling good. You're not, I don't feel like you're, like there's some sense that I'm picking up on where things are stressful, things are upsetting you, things are kind of frustrating, but there's not anything that's deep rooted or very, very serious that I'm picking up on right now. Because the main message that they're telling you is to find them again, you know, and make that connection so that things are going to go a lot easier for you, and you'll feel less frustrated about things when you're connected to your guardian angels more, you know, because you see it from a different perspective. And you know, it doesn't happen all the time. Obviously you're still a person, you know, you're gonna have these feelings and emotions and reactions to people, but it's just gonna be a lot easier for you. I feel like someone's holding you back in a sense. So this can even be yourself that's holding yourself back, but it's almost like protecting you. And so I'm wondering if this is someone who's physically restrained you at one point that's coming through, or if this is your guardian angels pulling you away from the ledge. Again, I don't feel like you're in a life or death scenario. I don't feel like you're completely off route or anything like that from your soul's purpose where you're just chaotic. But I do feel like you're veering away. You feel like you're alone in this. And again, this doesn't have to be consciously feeling that, but it's like, I'm going to do this, you know, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to get here, and it's all me, you know, and it's your guardian angels coming through, like, you're not alone. We are helping you. We are here. Work with us. Pray to us. Speak to us. You know, you aren't meant to be here on this earth to feel like everything is just work, get to the destination, get to the next level, and no spirituality involved. They want you to tune into your spirituality and balance it a little bit more away from your ego and those kind of desires that you have. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but there just needs to be that communication with them. There's a part of you that's hiding from it. We'll see why you're hiding from this exactly, but you do recognize that there is something missing. Again, I've said, but you just kind of want to you just want to do it on your own. You want to transform on your own, which is very, I mean, it's interesting, but it's very normal. I feel like a lot of people go through that, and that's what society tells us to do, right? So there's that sense that maybe you're just really following through with societal norms, as far as like, you know, fact-based, a lot of fact-based, you know, you want to do things by the book of what you believe is right, what you know, and it's this I don't know, maybe you don't really believe in spirituality and you think this is just kind of like nothing, you know. It's like if you can't prove it, you know, in a way that I feel that it makes sense, you know, and what I feel like is actual proof, then I'm not going to believe it. And I'm just going to do things on my own because I'm doing really well already. You know, I feel like you recognize that you're a winner. You recognize that you're successful. You're ready to take on these new opportunities and move forward and follow your passions and be financially successful and be secure and have fun and have a good time. But what I do see happening for you is that you're going to take a decision to walk away from something that was serving you at one point, but it was financially serving you, and it was serving your ego, and you will actually be moving into a place of more spirituality, where you made that conscious decision to do something that feeds your true happiness, you know, what you feel deeper on a soul level. You will be communicating with them. Again, the awareness there doesn't necessarily have to be there for everybody, right? Like you don't have to be someone that talks about like spirits and God and this and that. It doesn't have to be like that. You know, people have their relationship with the spiritual side in their own way. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be over the top, you know? So I do see that happening. There's going to be like, I don't know, it's like this mesh, this perfect blend of spirituality and reality. Like I feel like you're gonna really become, I feel the word like masculine, but it's like whole. You're gonna, we're all whole. So I don't want to say that. We all are whole. It's about letting the pieces that make us incomplete, you know, it kind of clouds that wholeness, fall apart. And I do see that with you, where you're coming closer into your divinity. You're being this person that's this perfectly balanced, intellectual, compassionate, emotional person, very well balanced and practical. So you have that perfect side where I'm open to new ideas. I'm open to people's perspectives, but I'm also going to make sure that I question it and I make sense of it on my own terms, in my own way, and I'm not going to take what I feel isn't correct. I'm going to do it in my way, on my time, and you know, if people are saying something, if I feel like it's a distraction from my path, then I'm not going to take it. So it's a really confident, mature approach to things, and it's really good. It's really good. I like it a lot. Then let's just get, yeah, okay. So I was going to just say, this is Archangel Michael. What I'm seeing is your home. Okay, so it says your home's protected by angels. So you're being protected from any people, things, or just basically anything negative. You are being protected so that when you are, like it says, you keep your eyes on your target and intention. So when you are working towards what you want in life, when you're working towards what you are wanting to achieve, they are surrounding you. They are surrounding the people close to you in a protective bubble. There's a lot of work going on beneath the surface that you're not going to be aware of, and I don't think that you are really going to be paying too much attention to, because I think there's a sense from them too saying, we just want you to come closer to us so you recognize that you're not by yourself, but we appreciate, and your path right now is to focus more on reality-based things, right? You are here to focus on your career, on ego things, because we're here in the background and the scenes working very hard on the spiritual side to continue to guide you. So as long as you just continue on what you're doing, everything's going to work out as it's intended. Just don't get too far off path. Like if you feel, which you do, so if you feel like you're working too hard and you feel empty, a little bit empty, then address those feelings. Slow down, enjoy yourself, and address those feelings. There's also an indication here. They want you to know that all your hard work is going to pay off and is paying off. What I'm seeing is the clamshell, and the pearl that takes years and years and years to develop. And it's just this bright, shining, beautiful pearl that means a lot to a lot of people, right? But in reality, it's just, a stone. So what you're doing is actually, it's paying off here, in reality. And it has a deeper meaning to everybody. Is what I'm not sure exactly how to explain what I'm wanting to get across. But I think, honestly, it would make sense to you, regardless of if I kept going or not. But, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, what you're doing right now for your career, what you're working hard on, is going to be substantial and treasured by a lot of people. And people aren't going to fully recognize or appreciate the hard work that you put in, because they don't fully understand it from your perspective, which they never will, because they're not you. However, you know how much you're worth. You know how much work you put into it. And again, it's not just you, because your guardian angels, I would say, is all the elements that help create that pearl. You're the little clamshell, and the angels come through and help you with, inspiration and protection. I'm probably getting a little too abstract and confusing. Terrible analogy, but basically, like, you'll be able to recognize it, and you'll be able to value yourself at the way that you should. Oh my goodness, so sorry. So let's just get one more, and then I'll be done with this reading. Just, what else do you need to know for your future? What else do you need to know for your future and how you're feeling? You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And I think this is just confirmation of my terrible clamshell analogy, which is that what you're creating, what you're doing in life, is going to heal people in a way that is special, is unique, is really something very beautiful and natural. But it's not just you, it's your guardian angels. So just recognize that and remember that, and take your power back. So the taking your power back is, again, working with them, because when you work with your guardian angels, the archangels, ancestors, just everyone in the angelic realm, when you work with them, you do become more in line and in tune, and in essence more powerful. But really, that's probably not a good way to describe it. It's more of just feeling more in your power. It's feeling more in line and in tune and connected to the messages from the divine realm, in order to navigate your life and continue on your soul's path. So that's in essence taking your power back, instead of being victim to other people's games here on earth, you know, people who are aware of this spiritual side and who are manipulating people, right, and who are tricking people and distracting people. So cut out those distractions by tuning into your spirituality and working with them so that you don't make any sort of you know, slowing down your progress. But yeah, so that's my reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.